Good morning, guys. What's going on? It's your boy T-Dub, Mr. What's Blazing in Sports himself. Shout out to everybody coming this, catching this live, like my boy Theo in the building. Listen, man, we got to talk about it. Highly entertained. What's next? The bomb drop on fight night when Deontay Wilder broke silence. Whoa, wow. Wow. I want to see what's going to happen next. Guys, do me a favor, guys. As you come into the channel, I would really appreciate it if you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about this and some more things. What did you think about the fight before it happened? What did you think about the fight during the action? What do you think about the finish? What are your thoughts now? How do they compare from when you initially started watching this fight to the end? Guys, I'm T-Dub. This is The Blaze, What's Blazing in Sports. I'm back at it, like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work, as always, making it do what it do, better yet, what it does. Let's get it, guys. Wow. Let me cue this music. Look, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that face. Look at the aftermath of the hit. Look at it. All right. When this fight got announced, right? When this fight, I'm already fighting on Twitter, bro. Who you fighting, bro? What you fighting for? When this fight got announced, initially, I didn't have any interest. I'm being honest. I like Tank, Leo. Why is he fighting? Why Leo fighting Tank? Why Leo not fighting Gary Russell? Right? So I'm just, or why Leo not fighting anybody else is at 130? Like, what's the guy name? Damn it, Tevin Former or fighters like that. So, I'm not gonna lie. The what is it called? The 365, the 24 hours, whatever it is, right? 24/7, whatever they do. I gotta be honest. It sold me enough that I went back and I started doing my research. I started watching film, a lot of film on Santa Cruz. Watching film on Tank Davis, listening to the story, listening to the meaning, why they want this fight, who Leo is doing this for, what Tank Davis wants. Leo is doing this for his father. He's doing it because he believes he can beat him. He's doing it because it's probably going to be the biggest payday in his career. He has a lot behind it. Tank Davis, this is his road to stardom. This is the brightest lights, the biggest platform that Tank Davis was going to be on. And this is different motivation for each fighter. Wilder haters, yep, let's get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get to Wilder. And both of these guys had a lot to fight for, right? So when the fight started, when it started off, I instantly knew that this was going to be, I'm being honest, I think this is a classic. I'm being honest. I'm not saying it's the best fight in the world, but I think Gervonta Tank Davis has a classic. And he has a classic with a guy that I didn't even want to see him fight. With a guy that I predicted was going to lose by a devastating knockout. But what changed it for me was the fight. The dog, the Mexican style, and Santa Cruz. The wanting to take his throne, the crown from Tank Davis. Guys, we're talking round one. Tank Davis comes out, southpaw. Meaningful jab, meaningful. Bow, 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 bow. Santa Cruz coming right back. Boom, 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 right? And Leo Santa Cruz reminded me a little bit the way he counterpunches, almost like different styles, but almost like Juan Manuel Marquez. Juan Manuel Marquez was probably more a better, had a more of a boxer style, right? Leo was a good boxer, but he had like the high guard. Juan Manuel Marquez, I was very impressed with his counterpunching. And Leo Santa Cruz, to be honest, I think he shown more speed than I thought he had. He counterpunched the faster fighter. When Gervonta and Tank Davis would take a moment, Cruz would come right back in the same sequence. I remember a time when Tank Davis slipped the right hand, threw a left hook to the body, mean left hook to the body. And when he threw that, before he got back, Santa Cruz was trying to clean him up with a wop, 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 wop. Guys, I'm telling you, there was parts of this fight that had me scared. Listen, I was shaken, not stirred. I was like, whoa. Leo is making this scary for me. He's, as you know, we got the E-Crow list, right? We don't need this right now. Let's give it to that. Okay. Leo Santa Cruz made this a war. Look, he made it a war. And I'm so impressed by both of these guys. I'm impressed that one, because people was exposing, I think Leo did it, that Tank Davis was running the night before or the day of trying to make weight. Guys, Gervonta Tank Davis did not get tired in his fight. Gervonta did not. Guys, honestly, I truly believe, as good as Leo Santa Cruz fought, I think we saw the best Tank Davis to date. And I believe that Leo Santa Cruz was the best boxer that he faced to date. And even up leading to the moments where Leo Santa Cruz was getting ready for Betty. He was getting ready to go to sleep. Big Shot, what's up going on, champ? You thought Leo had a chance? In the early rounds, yeah. In the early rounds. Now, my prediction was clear. My prediction beforehand on many videos that Tank Davis going to knock him out. Somewhere around the mid rounds, Tank Davis was going to level him. But what I did not expect for Leo Santa Cruz to counter like he has, to have the success, and at times actually back up Gervonta Davis. This was up until the knockout, it was kind of like a seesaw battle. It was kind of seesaw. Tank Davis will come on. Leo Santa Cruz will come on. Do you think Tevin Foreman deserves a chance to fight Tank? Yeah, why not? Remember, Tank Davis, before Tank Davis moved to 135, he offered Tevin Foreman a few million. Tevin Foreman turned it down, talking about, I need more money than that. But in reality, Tevin Foreman don't have no big name fighters outside of Tank Davis. He should have took the fight, in my opinion. Now, I'm going to tell you a fight. If you want to talk about Tevin Foreman, I'm going to tell you a fight. What do you think about Leo Santa Cruz fighting Tevin Foreman? What do you think about that? See, Tevin Foreman might actually be a better boxer, maybe, than Tank Davis. He don't have the power. He don't have to remember. He just lost a fight, didn't he? Hold on. Let me look up. What's his name again? I'm jacking it up. What is his name? Okay, Tevin Foreman. Box fight. Tevin Foreman, I know he just got beat, right? 30 wins, 5 knockouts. 30 wins, 5 losses. 1 draw. Yeah, he coming off a loss to Jose Diaz, which Jose Diaz put some paws on him. Remember, I'm being honest. I think, you know what? I will almost favor, off of this performance, even though he got knocked out, I will almost favor Leo Santa Cruz to beat Tevin Former. I'm just being honest. Davis the next Floyd if he stay focused. If not, better. Possibly. We'll see OG with a little Tyson brawl in there. And yeah, he does, bro. Hey, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. Theo on it. Foreman has too many losses now, and he lost his last fight. Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hey, let's take a look at Tank Davis' Twitter. Let's do that. Shall we? Little music. You know what? Let's do. All right, guys. Here it is. You know what? You guys want to see it big? Can you? All right, we good. Oh, you know what? Let's see it big. Let's see it big. You guys, my people. Here we go. Well, let me see how it shows up. Looks like it might be a delay. But guys, this is it, man. Look right here, guys. Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's check it out. Shall we? Shall we do a little bit of snooping? You know what? Let's do it. Here we go. Hey, fans. Okay. Let's see. Guys. Irvin Magic Johnson. Look at that. Gervonta Davis knocked out Leo Santa Cruz. Reminds me of Mike Tyson Power holding the face emoji. Guys, do you agree? And then Gervonta reacting to another tweet. Oh, yeah. I think I just saw the best pound for pound fighter in the world. Guys, I just want to ask you guys, right? Let's just talk about this. I want to ask you guys. Do you think that Gervonta Tank Davis, does he deserve to be on a pound for pound list? If so, where do you place him? Is he number 1, 2, 3? Listen, it doesn't matter. Completely up to you, not me. You got Lopez. You got Canelo, Terrence Crawford, Jermell Charlo, Errol Spence Jr. You got so many fighters that's want to claim, like Ludacris would say, for that number 1 spot. Watch out, man. But let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Guys, LeBron James reacted to this. Knockout of the year. My goodness. Night. Guys, listen. Oh, guys, let's play Who Done It Better. Did Tank Davis knock out Santa Cruz better? Or did Povetkin knock out Dylan White better? Who done it better? Both guys were knocked out. Possibly Leo Santa Cruz possibly took longer to get to his feet. I'm from Baltimore. He does not deserve it yet. I need more out of him. Okay. Oh, what we got here? Leo Santa Cruz? We didn't get the win, but I'm okay. Tough fight, and congrats to Gervonta on his victory. Thanks to the fan for all their support for me and my family. Good sportsmanship. Look, hey, he got the picture of him landing a good shot. You know what? If I got knocked out, I want to put a picture of me sleeping either. I will listen, you better find me a picture where I hit this man. What else? I think that's it. Congrats to the young champ, man. All right, guys, let's get back to this good old cooking right here. Hit the like button, guys. Do me a favor, guys. We are trying to grow the West Blazing family. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Remember, we do live full fight commentating, live call-ins. Plus, we talk about everyday topics. And remember, we are still going to talk about Deontay Wilder, right? We just need a little bit more time. Let me massage this Vaseline deep in, get all the ash out the way, make sure we clear coat this Gervonta Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz fight, and then we're going to move on to the controversy. We're going to move on to Deontay Wilder, who many people love to hate. But listen, man, we got to finish the cooking we started now. Since we started on this right here, we're going to finish on right here. Now, let me get to it. Let me be honest with you guys. Let me be crystal clear. Let me rub the crystal ball on this real quick. Don't get it twisted. This is not braids or dreadlocks. I had Tank Davis winning. Every video I done about this fight, I picked him to win. But I'm telling you right now, the fight to me, it surpassed my expectations. It clearly, I mean, I didn't have the hype going into it, because I really didn't see why this fight was made. I thought it's a money fight. It's a money fight, right? That's because why? Why is Tank Davis going on a 130, defending a 135-pound belt, and why is Cruz fighting Gervonta Davis for a 135 belt and defending his 130 belt when both of these guys could fight people in their own division? Money, pay-per-view, and Floyd Mayweather is trying to give Gervonta Davis the blueprint. Look at, guys, if this isn't the Floyd Mayweather blueprint, I don't know what is. Devin Former has the closest style to Floyd Mayweather, but Gervonta Davis is on a faster path to stardom like Floyd Mayweather. Look at what he's wearing. Look at that. Floyd Mayweather wore something extremely similar. Matter of fact, it might be the same goddamn shorts and shirt and sombrero. It might be. I don't know. Remember, his rise to stardom was not stardom, but the Money Mayweather is when he beat Oscar De La Hoya. Many people, even myself, I thought this might be not a lopsided fight like Floyd taking on what's his name? Damn it. It escaped me. Well, he beat it. God, what is it? Now I gotta look it up. Guys, I need coffee this morning, man. I need coffee. I didn't have it. Time change. Messing with my thinking. Arturo Gotti. Right? I thought this would be like, okay, this is Gervonta Davis, get his birth into a pay-per-view like Arturo Gotti. Go out there and get a big stoppage, right? I thought he would win. And then, honestly, I thought Leo would do okay. I just didn't think he would have the success. I didn't think, even though it's very easy to get marked up in boxing. Very easy. But they envision this being more like Oscar De La Hoya. And this was, let's get them likes up, family. Facts, all fights, a card was good for real. Listen, this was a Mexican-style fight. This honestly, replay value, as they would say in battle rap, this is a microwave stopper. 100%. This has replay value. This is a classic. This was literally either Leo coming forward or Tank coming forward. This was non-stop punching. I thoroughly enjoy this fight. I thoroughly enjoy every time that Tank Davis was laying a good shot. Leo would act like he has an answer to it and come right back and counterpunch. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. Body head, body head. Right hand to the body. Left hand to the body. Somewhere around the 5th round, Gervonta, even though he had a little mouse on his right eye, I felt he felt embarrassed by the trip that some people might think he actually got knocked down. I think he was frustrated, not frustrated, but more mad, angry, because Santa Cruz was having way more success than he probably anticipated in counter punching and lead punching. As you see from one of my pictures where Santa Cruz kind of had Tank going backwards. Tank Davis said, you know what? I'm not going backwards no more. I am not going back. I am going to put pressure on Leo. And he pushed forward, he pushed forward, he pushed forward. And in the 6th round, he was pushing forward on Santa Cruz. And here's the thing. When he's pushing forward and he landing these monster right hooks around the corner, left hands, left hooks, uppercuts. And he had Leo in trouble, right? If you didn't see this fight live with me, I was on the edge of my seat. I'm like, oh snaps. Leo's about to get dropped, right? That's what I'm thinking. Santa Cruz is about to go down. And out of nowhere, he comes back, letting loose. Leo found himself back on the ropes, right? High guard. Tank Davis trying to keep him in front, using some motion, some jab, just kind of keeping it right there. Santa Cruz threw a right hand, brought it back, smiled, threw the same shot. That's why you can never throw a half-ass shot in boxing. They always teach you, snap your shots. It has to come back home faster than it goes out. So if you throw a right hand, it got to be boom, right back, boom. He threw that. On that second one, see the first one, they were like, okay, I should have slipped that shit. Second one, okay, oh, you going to come back to it? Slip. Oh, you can. Guys, that might actually be a bigger knockout. A bigger knockout than Povetkin over Dylan White. Now, before we go on to Wilder, we got to get there. What's next for Santa Cruz? Should he retire? I've been hearing that. Should he retire? Should he retire? Should he quit? What should he do? Should he fight on? What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Listen, I'm not going to wait. Let me tell you my thoughts. I am sick and tired of boxing fans, after one loss, wanting people to retire. 2 losses. Just quit. Give up. You lost. Just because you lose to one person don't mean you're going to lose to everybody else in the division. It doesn't mean that. Boxing needs to adapt the MMA world of promotioning and building their fighters. How the hell can a fighter, 32 wins, 15 losses, and he is still viewed as the best fighter in the world in the UFC? Like, it can be crazy like that. Or they will make you believe that a guy with 9 wins and 7 losses actually has a chance of winning this fight. But what do boxing fans do? What do we do? Anytime a fighter gets a loss, we want him to just give up his career, retire, and go home. Listen, man. Just because Santa Cruz lost to Tank Davis, a bigger puncher. And people say this, right? People say this. People say that, well, if Tank Davis didn't have the power, he wouldn't beat Santa Cruz. His power bailed him out. This is what I say to that. That's part of his goddamn arsenal. What should he do? So when American has speed, well, his speed bailed him out. Floyd Mayweather has defense. His defense bailed him out. You know, like, Jesus Christ, this is what these guys bring to the table. His skills and what he brought to the table won. It wasn't no cheat code. It wasn't nothing that's different. It's what he brought to the table. Santa Cruz brought volume punching and good boxing to the table. Gervonta Davis brought good boxing and power to the table. And the best man won. Simple as that. Leo Santa Cruz should fight on. Because in my eyes, I think he beats Tevin Foreman 130. Listen, can Leo Santa Cruz beat Tank Davis? Probably not. Because chances are if they fight again, that shot going to land again. We just don't know which round. But if Leo Santa Cruz stays at 130, he can do some work at 130. He can do some work at 130. Or he can fight Gary Russell Jr. Leo was taking some of the power shots early in the fight. Well, he was, bro. Guy, listen. My boy Theo is talking right, man. Do me a favor, guys. We got to get them likes up. We got to share the video. We got to get the video with the rhythms. Get it where YouTube recognize we're giving that good work. And let's do it. All right. Leo showed to me that in 130, I think he can fight with any fighter at 130. Any fighter he can compete with at 130. He was bigger than Gervonta Tank Davis. Tank Davis has the power. He was physically bigger, and he probably going to be physically bigger than a lot of people at 130. Leo can be all honest, he can be a champion again at 130. Probably be unified again at 130. But as long as Tank Davis keeps that belt that he has, he'll never get that belt back. The only way he gets that belt back if Tank Davis drops it. Because if he has to go to Tank Davis again, if he has to go through a Tank again, a Tank's going to win. Now, for Gervonta Davis, what does he do next? Man, Ryan Garcia, Lopez, Lomachenko, who else? Do you guys want to see Linares? I don't know. It's up to you guys. He says right now we want to campaign at 130 and 135, depending on the fight. Hit them like button, guys. Let's get them likes up. 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 We got to. Let's get them likes up. For pay-per-view purpose. Oh, Devin Haney. What about Devin Haney? Devin Haney. Oh, listen, man. I'm telling you right now. That honestly, that is a low-key, secret, under-the-table pay-per-view blockbuster. See, right now, a lot of people look at Tevin Foreman not Tevin Foreman, but Devin Haney like, he won't sell. He's a paper champ, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to call BS on that. I think that Devin Haney is getting a Deontay Wilder treatment, but I'm going to tell you why that could be a pay-per-view blockbuster. Devin Haney grew up in the Mayweather gym as a kid training with Floyd Mayweather Sr. As an adult, a couple months ago, training with Floyd Mayweather. He has a style that's more similar to Floyd Mayweather. He has been calling out Gervonta Davis for some time now. I'm telling you, if they put this story out there, the guy that fights more like Floyd Mayweather grew up practically in the household of Floyd Mayweather, taking on Floyd Mayweather, his own pupil, Gervonta Tank Davis, the guy that is taking the path like Floyd Mayweather, under the guidance of Floyd Mayweather. This could get, I'm telling you guys, and I'm telling you that fight, as good as I think that this fight is a classic, I think this fight's a classic, that fight could be better. Because Devin Haney, in my opinion, is a better, slicker boxer than Leo Santa Cruz. He's a better mover than Leo Santa Cruz. Guys, who you got? All right. Now, let's switch the topic. I'm going to stop the music so we can talk about it. I'm going to find a better picture. while I look for it, I want you guys to give me your thoughts on what Deontay Wilder said. If you have not heard it, I am going to play it. Don't worry about that. I got you. The gloves. Let me do this. Let me get an image. What do you think about it? People criticize Deontay Wilder for months now for what he said when he didn't say pretty much nothing. He finally really broke the ice. Video, put it out there. I'm going to use this. 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 Many people say that Tyson Fury cheated. One of his sparring partners pointed out there was no padding in his glove. Another person pointed out in the first fight that you can see his knuckles. And someone else also pointed out in the second fight, you can see his fist imprint in his gloves. Well, guys, let me look up what Deontay Wilder said, and let's get to it. Let's see. Let's get to it. I think this is it right here. Here we go. Hold on. Let's get some sound. Right? If you can't hear it, let me know.
But my ears can.
Here we go.
The Bible tells us that silence is gold. But my ears can still hear and my eyes can still see. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Haddon was pulling down your glove to put your fist in the improper position. Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove, something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well. But in the midst of it all, you still couldn't keep this king down. You would have had to keep.
Hey, you guys want to watch it? Here, you guys want to watch it? Hold on. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. You guys want to watch a little bit of it?
The Bible tells us that silence is golden. But my ears can still hear and my eyes can still see. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Haddon was pulling down your gloves to put your fist in the improper position. Y'all tried the same method the second time, but scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove, something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well. But in the midst of it all, you still couldn't keep this king down. You would have had to kill me.
What do you think?
In the end, it took a crab in a bucket referee and a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in just to stop me. Proverbs, the 6th chapter 30, 31st says, excuses may be found from a thief who steals because he is starved. But if he is caught, he will have to pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he had to sell everything in his house and pay back his coming.
What do you guys think, man? What do you think about that? Let's go to the chat. I think Wilder was better off not saying nothing. Too late, too bad. Just needs to win the next fight. Stupid narrator Wilder finished after this stupid video. He's quoting Bible, but seems to be spiritually twisted in my opinion. Go, guys. All right. You guys want to call in? Want to talk about it? Let's call in. I'm willing for a little sparring. 314-884-1013. I would love for you guys to call in and tell me how this was either good for Wilder, bad for Wilder, or your thoughts. Let me know. And listen, I'm telling you right now, guys. You guys know when I call fights, I'm 100% down the middle. But I'm being honest. That looks fishy. And honestly, it doesn't matter if he says something or not. That still looks fishy. So are you telling me, guys, that if you fight somebody, right? Let's say you fight somebody, and he's beating the shit out of you, right? And he doesn't get caught that time. He don't get caught, right? He gets a win. He don't get caught. You get more lumps all over your head, right? And then a few months later, you find out that, why was his glove like that? Or why is there no padding here? Or why do I see his knuckles? You telling me if that was you and it happened to you, that you would be like, well, I guess I just got to take the loss. The better man won. Or would you be like, hold up, no, this is some effing BS. No, this is not right. I lost my title. To somebody that's doing something that's not right. Listen, guys, I wish I had my gloves. I don't have a mirror. It's cool. We over 20 people in the room. Hit the like button. I don't get it, man. Talk to him, champ. Talk to him. James, call in. James, call in. Hold on. Let me open the lines for you. I got you, champ. Hold on. I got you, champ. Don't type it. Let's talk. Hold on. Lines are open. Call in. James, Lenny, call in. Let's cook on it. Call in, and I'm going to explain. Call in. If you want to know why I wait so long, call in, and I'll tell you the answer. Let's talk about it. That's what we're here for. This is the day after. Let's talk about it. And I will give you my thoughts. The lines are open. And I'm going to tell you why I believe he's saying something now. James, what's up, James? James. Let's cook. You know what? It's cool. I get it. It gets hot. Listen, it gets hot in my kitchen real quick. I get it. Let me tell you why. Deontay Wilder had suspicions of things ever since the fight ended. I don't believe he came public and spoke about it because he didn't want to make excuses, and he wanted to make sure that the second fight or the third fight was scheduled, dated, and on the road. He didn't want anything to stop the fight from actually happening. The reason he is speaking now is because Tyson Fury is coming out saying, here we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You live with your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. Who's calling, and let's cook on it.
Hey, this is James Valdez, man. How's it going?
James, man, I'm doing good, man. What's going on, champ? ¿Cómo estás?
Not much. Not much. Just want to hear your thoughts on why you think he waited so long.
Hold on, let me turn some down real quick. Hold on. All right, what you say, champ?
I want to know your thoughts on why you think he waited so long.
All right. Thanks for calling, too. All right, what I was saying in the chat, man, is that the reason he waited is because Deontay Wilder wanted to secure the fight. That's why he held it. He said, listen, he did an interview a long time ago. I think it was with a PBC. It was on the PBC channel, like a radio interview. He said, listen, way back then, it's going to come out. It's just going to take time. I think he wanted to secure this fight with Tyson Fury. He wanted to have a date for the third fight. He wanted for everything to be in motion. And when it was in motion, where everything was set and it was going to happen, I believe he was going to slowly start leaking things to come out about how fishy this shit was, about how shit wasn't right. Because even if he didn't say nothing or not, your eyes can tell you that something wasn't quite right. I've been boxing for damn near 20 years or plus, and I have never seen gloves do what Tyson Fury gloves do. I never seen it. And
But can I jump in there, man?
What you say, champ?
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
Can I jump in?
Go ahead.
But the fight is secured, man. They got a contract. The fight is secured. The fight's
It's
gonna happen.
not. It's not. The
Okay.
Tyson Fury said, I'm not fighting Wilder next. I'm going to fight in the UK, and he's probably going to fight Tackle. Tyson Fury is ducking the third fight. Now, see, I love the way you interrupted, because you know why? You came to the end of my conclusion that the reason he's coming out, because Fury is completely moving on. So since he is completely moving on, and he could not get a date and everything signed in, and it seemed like Fury is just ducking off. Fury said this: I am done with the Wilder fight. I'm moving on. I'm going to fight other people. I'm done with that point in my career so many ways. So since he said that, now Wilder like, fuck, now let me expose him.
I got you, champ. But I think he should have spoken up right when it happened, because they did have a contract.
Then Fury would have ducked, bro.
Fury, they had a contract.
Listen,
contract.
But you know what? They have a contract, but Fury can retire. Do you realize Fury don't do a lot of rematches? He don't. Like, he was supposed to rematch Klitschko, but he retired. Like, he don't do a lot of rematch. And even leading up to the third fight, Fury kept saying that Wilder's the best fighter out there. Still, like, outside of, he said he would still beat AJ, he would still beat Dylan White, he would beat all of them guys still. He was fully aware that even after winning the second fight, that Wilder possessed the power to still knock him to Kingdom Come or next week with one single punch. And since all these people have come out, remember, there was footage, there's video that's showing the gloves. Let me ask you a question, James. James, have you ever put on a pair of boxing gloves?
No, man. To be honest with you, man, I'm more a spectator. I never really got in the ring.
Okay. Now, since you've been a spectator, have you ever seen somebody knuckles through a pair of boxing gloves?
No.
No. So if you see somebody knuckles through a pair of boxing gloves, wouldn't you say that would be abnormal?
Yeah, but see, the argument with that is that a lot of people would say there had to be a lot of people that were aware of it and didn't say nothing. Because the referee checks the gloves. When they come in the ring, the ref's checking the gloves. People are checking it. People get it afterwards. And so there's got to be a lot of people in this conspiracy
now,
to be true, man.
James, do you realize that when they was getting ready to fight, right, they were getting their hands wrapped. And after Tyson Fury got his hands wrapped, before he put on his gloves, do you want me to tell you what happened, James?
Yeah, I know the camera didn't finish getting the footage.
And they unplugged it, which means we never saw him. Why would they unplug it before he put his gloves on? Why, James? Why? Why would they hide it?
All the people in the room didn't disappear just because the camera got unplugged or whatever. Jack Reese is a top-notch referee. You think he's going to jeopardize his career by overseeing the gloves and letting it slide?
I'm telling you that this is not the first time Tyson Fury has had issue with his gloves. Do you realize the fight right before he fought Klitschko, Tyson Fury had got in the ring with gloves on, and this referee, actually grabbed and squashed the gloves tight. And he was like, the referee said, wait a minute, there's no fucking hand, there's no thumb in there. What the rest of your hand at? And they made Tyson Fury go out there and change gloves before starting the fight. That means that the gloves did not get caught when they first get put on. They did not get caught in the back room. They did not get caught to the ring walk. They only got caught because the referee actually done his job and they had to change it right out there in front of the audience. You can't tell me that shit don't happen. And you can't tell me that a man who has cheated or had gloves on that the referee thought was suspect wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was a different fighter. I can't remember the name right now, but it wasn't the Klitschko fight. It was a different fighter.
No, it was a fight before Klitschko. Let me look it up. It was a fight before that.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, but I don't think Jack Reese is on his game, man. Jack Reese is on his game.
Bro, you telling me he couldn't miss it? Bro, listen, there is footage. There is footage of the boxing hand doing a whole 360. Like, when you let me describe gloves. Remember, I'm only talking from my personal perspective and experience over 20 years of training. That when you are getting ready for a fight, they wrap your hand first, your wrist, and your hands and knuckles with gauze, white gauze. And then they go over that with tape after tape after tape. And then they put another padding of gauze on the knuckles and they tape that down as well. So they tape, the reason they tape it, James, is so your wrist can't move. They tape it because if your wrist moves when you're throwing a punch, you can fracture or break your wrist or injure your wrist very easy in a fight. So they tape it so it doesn't move. And then on top of that, when you put on gloves, especially brand new gloves, the back of the gloves has stiff padding. And that stiff padding also tries to prevent it from moving as much. So with all those things in play, that means your hand should not do a circular move as if you didn't have nothing on. And in the first fight, you saw his hand, bro, I'm talking about flopping. I don't know if you've seen that video, but it was actually flopping like somebody had a sack of water and was swinging it. It was like he was swinging it, not throwing a punch with it. And in the second fight, they didn't do that. But what people are showing, that in the right hand, the same hand that's caused the injury, is that when you can see the knuckles. You can see his knuckle imprints in the glove. And I'm telling you right now, I have never seen it in boxing. I've never seen it.
But don't they turn in those gloves after the fight? They turn in the gloves, and so the commission has to be in there on it too. And you're gonna wait all this time where they're gonna be like, well, we want to see the gloves. Them gloves are long gone already.
James, here's what you're thinking about, James. You're thinking about somebody doing something on the fly. At this high level, everything is thought out. Everything is planned. If you plan to wear it, you got to plan to get out of it. Just like when Dylan White fought Oscar Rivas. I don't know if you saw that fight.
Yeah.
Dylan White came in.
He tested positive.
He came into the ring with gloves that wasn't even approved. The gloves that they approved and say he was going to wear, he didn't come to the ring with those gloves on. He came into the ring with totally different gloves on that nobody saw him got wrapped. And then after the fight, he didn't take his gloves off. He wore his gloves to the back ring, which means nothing was never checked. Bro, you can't. Where there's a will, there's a way. People will cheat. And it's like they say, it's only cheating if you get caught. And in this case, even though, I'm being honest, James, if this was Deontay Wilder, I think the world will crucify him for the rest of his life. I think because it's Tyson Fury and they want Wilder to lose, that they're turning a blind eye. They don't want to see what's happening. Before the first fight, Tyson Fury's sparring partner, if you look on my screen, there's a pair of gloves where he's squeezing the glove. Tyson Fury's sparring partner said, there's no effing padding in these gloves. Where's the effing padding? And Tyson Fury's sparring partner said, listen, these are the gloves they gave me. He squares the glove, it was tight. It didn't have that much give. And then he went and squares Tyson Fury glove. That shit went in as if he was squeezing a paper bag. And now I'm going to say this right here. I already pointed out to you where he got caught with gloves a while ago before the Klitschko fight. I pointed out to you now that he's squeezing the glove and there's no padding in there. Do you want to know what Tyson Fury camp said about this when his sparring partner said that? You want to know what he said, James? They took the padding out of Tyson Fury gloves. In so many words, they took the padding out of his gloves to improve the confidence of Tyson Fury being a bigger puncher. Do you think that is right or not right? And everything I'm saying, you can actually look up and view it where his trainer at the time said, in his words, in so many words, we took the padding out the gloves to improve the confidence of Tyson Fury. What do you think about that?
Okay. Let me ask you. I hear you. I hear you.
No, what are your thoughts? I'm going to listen to you. What are your thoughts on his trainer saying in so many words, we took padding out of Fury's glove so he can punch harder to boost Tyson Fury's confidence? What are your thoughts on the trainer saying that?
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. But let me ask you this. So now he comes out and says something. You think they're going to do an investigation? You think Fury's going to get caught?
Listen,
right?
But listen.
What is talking now going to? What good is it to bring up all this stuff now, knowing the investigation is going to happen and ain't nothing going to come out?
Because the thing is, if they do something or they don't do anything at all, you put it out there for the world. What the world do with it, they do with it. Because remember, Deontay Wilder was getting criticized for not saying nothing. Remember, exactly what you're saying he should have done was say nothing. He's been criticized for not saying nothing. Everybody, he should speak. He should address this. They were saying that. Maybe not you, but they were saying that. And now that he finally speaks, they're saying he shouldn't have said nothing at all. He's in a position that he can't win or lose.
He should have said it sooner. Why are you going to wait so long?
Because Tyson Fury ran, bro. What you mean? Because he was trying to wait, in my opinion, for it actually to be a date set with interview. I think he wanted to confront Tyson Fury live. I think he was going to wait until the first press conference. And I think he was going to address him live. But because he's not going to get that opportunity, because Tyson Fury is running from the fight, he's saying it now. See, listen, James, you're a man, right? If somebody do something to you, James, would you, as a man, rather say it through a text message, or would you rather tell that man to his face?
To his face.
To his face. So, could you not see that since Wilder already done an interview beforehand, saying, I am going to say it, I'm going to tell it all in due time. He said this. So what he's doing now, he already said what he's going to do. I'm going to tell you in due time. As a man, right? Don't you think he would have wanted to confront Fury in his face?
But he did it in the video. He didn't do it in his face.
But why can't he do it in his face, James? Because Fury don't want to fight anymore, bro. He's not going to have the opportunity. Remember, if the third fight was scheduled, there are going to be at least 3 major dates with press conference where Tyson Fury can hit him over the head with why the fuck you cheat? Why is this? Why is this? Why is this? And Fury would have had to address that live. But since Fury is not fighting him, he's going back to the UK to fight a tackle. Tyson Fury is passing up a multi-million-day payday and not fighting Wilder to fight a tackle. See, you got to ask yourself this question, James. Why the F, if Tyson Fury beat him already and he know he can do it again, why the F is he passing up $30 or $40 million to fight a goddamn tackle for some chump change?
Because he's guaranteed a fight later on. He knows he's gonna get the third fight with Wilder, or he's gonna get the big AJ fight. He's got money coming. With
every fight, there's a chance. Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz. I'm asking you right now, why would you pass up 30 or 40 million? You can fight Deontay Wilder now, and then that would make the Anthony Joshua fight even bigger. You telling me you passing up 40 million versus Wilder, and at that time 100 million versus Anthony Joshua? It don't make sense. So are you telling me right now, James, that if you had a job, right, you're a contractor, right? You're a contractor. If you cut the same yard that you just cut, they'll give you $40 million. Or you can go to the east side and cut on Bertha lawn or whatever for $20. You would pass up the millions for a fight that nobody even really want to see for chump change? Would you do that, James?
Hell no.
Thank you, James. Thank you, James. I'm a businessman. I take it you're a businessman. You make what's business sense. In my opinion, that the shit was getting too hot. Tyson Fury really didn't want the rematch. He found a way out. He's passing up Deontay Wilder. He's going to fight tackle. And listen, in boxing, anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen. We just saw... what's up, champ?
I'm going to cut out. I'm going to let somebody else call in, man.
Hey, thanks for cooking, man, because I went on way too long than I should have. But guys, do me a favor. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
All right. Bye.
Hey, guys, do me a favor, man. I do boxing as well, but I would love if you guys, only if you like fishing, because I'm about to go fishing after this video. Hold on. Let me, do me a favor, guys. Follow me on my venture. This is my fishing channel, guys. Click on my fishing channel. I would love if you subscribe to it. I'm telling you right now, there's probably no boxing talk, but you will see T-Dub go out, do some fishing, catch some fishing. I got one video up now. I'm going to put some more. So, guys, come support the channel. I got like 4 subscribers. Help the channel grow. Let's get it. Let me jump to the... Oh, my boy, D-Lo 4 Box in the building. What's blazing with you, homie? Hey, good point. Margarito got away with raps until a trainer caught it. Think about it. When he fought Cotto, many people believed that it was going on then. No, the trainers didn't catch it then. The ref didn't catch it. The sanctioning bodies didn't catch it. Nobody caught it. No one caught it. And if Shane Mosley trainer, rest his soul, Richard Nazim, right? No, Nazim Richardson, right? He caught it. He caught the plaster-like wraps that Margarito, many people believe, have been using it multiple times. Because a lot of times, this ain't the first time people cheat. It's just the first time they get caught. Let's go. Hit that like button. Let's get it. But listen, man. Thank you guys for coming to cook with me. Do me a favor. Me too before work. Yeah. Guys, do me a favor. Subscribe to my fishing channel. Subscribe to it. I'm going to put some videos up there. Help it grow, guys. What's blazing in sports? Also, fishing for the kitchen. And I'm out. Take care, guys.